Grand, grand welcome everybody from the somewhere. Um, by myself, from the Godhead Council of 12, the brotherhoods that each of you are associated with, and much more. So, the angelic, all the kingdoms, um, to be here today is to bring solidification of energy of this event into the fifth domain field. Everyone's so excited that this is happening and that it will continue. And in the future, we can look at doing a retreat together during this time. This is the second celebration in physicality of coming together in collaboration of the shift. This diagram, I've described it before, came through Saime, Sherry Skinner. I drew it and she got it, and it has the whole shift in it. That's why it's used so much, as well as the tri-pyramid, which, and the fleur-de-lis is in the middle. We just couldn't draw it. And that first event on 12/31/11 was the first in physicality conscious celebration in a group. So this is the second coming together in a group conscious this way. You, we're all held as the beloveds, and everyone's so grateful for all present. They want us, the suggestion is, I'm going to take this down. And for those, I don't think I need to go through it, but this is the third domain Earth. This goes this rainbow moves into the fifth. This is the fourth. We did not pass through it. We went around it. And we all know about this from ourselves. The suggestion is, oh, this is just lovely to see everyone. The suggestion is to start out with Pi RSQ. There is no needing to follow a leader. Everyone has it in them to sing it their own way and to continue in the rounds of it until you know to stop. Okay? Any questions? And we can just start spontaneously. It'd be good. Sorry, it'd be good to unmute. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Rescue.
So we're going to do a different welcome today for it's suggested. When we come in with the Council of 12 or when they come in, they step into the room and we get to experience who they are energetically. We all know each other. We don't need to say anything. What they're suggesting is we're as majestic as they are. And it's time we step into the room and announce ourselves and just allow ourselves to be the energy and for others to focus on that. Because that's what we always do anyway. So I'm going to ask for if it's Daisy and myself, and I'll go last. And a star, we go last. That's what's been requested. We'll be the last three. Okay. So what you do is you just step up. If you know your soul name, great. If you don't know I don't need to introduce you. If you know your soul name, great. If you don't know your soul name, great. Use your current name. It does not gonna matter. And just stand there and expand out in your total beauty and radiance for all of us to be with and know in a different way than we typically focus. And we can start at any time.
Alaria.
Dean Rose Karastashnaj.
Hello, everyone. I am of the stars and beyond. It is my joy to be here at this time. I am a bringer of light and an ambassador of peace. Welcome.
Sasha, here.
How do we do this? Okay. Illumini.
Wait, I think you've got two people going at the same time.
Oh,
So Sheila, you're muted. That's
I wasn't saying anything.
no, but you were doing your entrance, correct? Yeah.
See her.
okay. Illumini.
Also good to close your eyes during this if you can need help seeing the energies.
Dorby.
I am the Stara. Here with my brothers and sisters to serve the Godhead plan for the evolution for humanity, to remind all beings that I come in contact with of the love, compassion, and joy that they are, to help uplift all beings from separation into the truth of themselves, to live a full soul, awakened life. It is with great joy to share in this with you in the evolution of the plan. And all that we each bring that serves the Godhead and the Godhead Council and each other with great love.
Beloved ones, I am in Sazian, and it is with great reverence, respect, and love that we join together in celebration of the 14th year of love, compassion, and joy on Gaia. It is with great love that I share this with you and move forward into deeper and deeper states of fifth domain love, compassion, and joy. So be it.
Now, before I step forward, it's requested that you close your eyes and look at the energy of each person, each soul that stepped forward, and their magnificence, their beauty, and their radiance. They're each very different. and to see your own essence differently. More of it. Now take another breath and go deeper. So everyone's standing there. And in that, know the equality, regardless of the soul's mastery and home abode. Azura, in service to the Godhead truths. When you're ready, bring your attention back to the room and wow, thank you.
I just have to say, it's just beautiful to see the sun coming through the windows, like more than one window at a time. The sun is everywhere.
If there's anything else you'd like to share, all of you, please do. Would you like to go with the 5 breaths?
We're going to do 2 rounds of the 5 breaths. This is your soul. This is the connection of your soul into the form, flowing through the form into the 5th domain love energy that is now on the planet. Connect where you know to connect. Knowing that there's nothing that you need to do but allow. Set your tension, which is your command of free will, and allow. When you have completed the 5 breaths at a count of your own choosing, pulsate in the place where you have known to connect. And that is you pulsating as you, as soul.
The next place will be meditation. So when you're ready, move into that naturally. Allow yourself to know it's you in meditation. At some point, your soul will, will be within you and step in front of you. And then so will your counsel surround you, and you will be aware of them and connect with them. And in your own timing, when you're complete with meditation, then bring your presence in the room, but you go with your own timing. Does anybody need a break, to bathroom break or anything? Okay. So I'm myself and others on this call that have been in retreat have not come out of retreat to be together. What's happened is we've opened our retreats to be inclusive to everyone on this call. It is a gift of each that's chosen to do that. When the shift occurred, Sherry Leah and I were, and others not in the same physicality, were in retreat. It's common in the cosmos to be in retreat with each other and be in different locales. It also brings a different power to be together in retreat. Um, and this is what this is bringing. I'm also to talk about the power. The power it is. That's an interesting thing to talk about, but this is what's been suggested. And also, there is no recording for this, as you noted on the invitation, because just as this shift, just as your soul library holds everything, everything of this call and beyond is in your soul library. So this is like a house meet. When I lived in the United States and we would have gatherings at the seminary, this is that. We didn't have recordings, but this is that. And this is, like I said, we could be all over the cosmos and meeting, and we all know it's in our library. And the more we use that library, the more the omnipresence comes on board in the life in the incarnation now. One of the things before we, one of the things to mention is an effect on the confluence of the two very distinct energies on Earth now, between the dissolving collective and the expanding fifth, and expanding beings, all lives, really, animal, human, plant, of soul energies on Earth. There is something that's happening, and it has to do with the confluence of the energies, of the forgetting, or there's an impediment blocking the reverence of moving into whatever stage of awakening one is moving into and embodying, and that they are equally profound. This non-cherishing or minimizing is coming out of this confluence of energy. And on dual worlds, to the degree that it's occurring here and being bypassed, it's not the norm. On a dual world where it's the only place you have awakening, we always have evolution. And it's really the same. The evolution is so cherished for every tidbit. On orbs that have not been affected by harm, that tidbit of whatever one is mastering of their evolution, which is, if we want to say, the same as awakening, is cherished beyond measure and is put first. On orbs that are pure love, there's only reverence of oneself. There's cherishing of oneself and their state of evolution. And then the continuing evolution that's with each soul, because that's what is. Joyfully, that's whatever our focus is, that's how we joyfully chose to evolve. And then with each other. And while there is no hierarchy ever, there is a simple soul reverence for the divine always. The divine being the normal way of the cosmos. Harm is a field to play in for a small bit of time. and what each is, and where they are in their own evolution and what they're experiencing. So we will continue going forward the introductions as energetic beings. And remember, it's important to talk about it, but to embody that treasuring ourselves, whatever we're at. On a dual world, to know one self-realized person before this shift, or even before that, would be a rare event. And for most of the population, it's still true when you think about when you take 8 billion people. So, or to know one person focusing on awakening. And then to know what we call enlightened person, it's just different stages of remembering oneself on a dual world, is even rarer. And they were rare. There's still not many on the planet. I mean, literally, probably under a couple hundred. And it's even rarer to have an intimate, conscious connection with all this and the Godhead Council of 12. And to be in the presence of those that are preparing to fuse no matter what stage they're in. It's rare. So we've all chosen to come together within this collective is a blessing of each of us to each of us beyond measure. So after this, to take time with this, not from the supposed to respect, the we're supposed to honor, the supposed to, or I should be feeling this, but from the place deep within of your embodied knowing to the degree you do now. Take time within from that, from the individual to the whole. This all started with me being here today and all of us being here today. I started with two Godhead beings coming out after 2 years in retreat, whose only focus was on being all they are within a body. That was the clarion call that this was to come out in physicality. Before that, over eons, things have been laid by Godhead beings, by animals, by evolutionary souls, by masters of all kinds, by beings for now. But what opened it up was on January 8th, the first master's class when they came out of retreat in 2008. And then along came two evolutionary souls who joined that class. And now we are here. At some point on this orb, because on all orbs that are pure love, including this orb when it was a third domain orb of pure love, everyone's exalted because You're just your natural state in a physical form on physical worlds. So it is to be the way of it. We are the leaders. The fact that we even know about it is to be really treasured. That we have that conscious wisdom. And one day, this seed, there's some, not many, smaller pods around, this planet will be filled with this because it's our natural state in any world. You truly go deeper with what occurs for you today and ongoing from an energetic state, you will receive what you're to know, the levels of your focus that will bring you deeper home. And that is the joy that's unspeakable from the peace that's always. And you don't need trust, but the word is needed today. Everything today is within you. Your whole soul evolution is within you. The cosmos is within you. You are that. You know the history of this orb. Everyone on this call does. Anyone on the planet knows it because it was a third domain orb. So even third domain souls that don't have a lot of soul experience know it. It takes a willingness to bring it forward and a trust and an engaging in your way of contemplation and stillness, councils and brotherhoods, which we do anyway. It's all there. The only thing that says it's not there is not true. And truly the deeper engagement and contemplation as part, it's life. It's what we do everywhere, as well as many other things. The more known will come forward. So you really truly have the fullest recording always of what's ever present with you, of your omnipresence. Is there anybody that has anything they'd like to share? Before we go forward. Anybody who's been in retreat offline have anything they want to bring to this?
Thank you, Azura. I will just add something. I am in retreat, and I highly recommend it.
Sorry. Oh, go ahead. It was beautiful.
So true.
Yeah.
For someone who hasn't been in retreat for a while. I just highly recommend it. It will open you to yourself in ways that you're ready to open to. That's all.
A gazillion stars for retreat. Thank you. So, oh, is anybody else? Did I miss it? Okay, so we're going to go into an extended contemplation. Does anybody need to take a break before that? Okay, what kind of time do you need? I don't know what that means. 10 minutes, 3 minutes. What else do we need? 5 minutes. Okay, why don't we do 15 minutes? It covers everybody.
Oh,
And
10 minutes.
who said 10 minutes? I know, but I know that an extra 5 would help, correct? Correct, Audrey?
Perhaps, yeah.
Yeah.
I can do
Okay.
10 minutes. 10 minutes. Okay.
Yeah, but it's not about feeling pushed.
Okay.
It's about being expansive and in spaciousness. So
Okay.
let's support you in that.
Thank you.
So how about we come back at 1:30 my time, which is 12:30 your time. Okay? All right, love.
Should I pause?
Ye-
Oh, I can't hear you.
Can you remember to turn it back on?
Yes.
Thank you. Okay. Thank you. So here it is. The shift, the full shift, bypassing the fourth, not going through it, bypassing, was 12:31:11. We will have contemplation for an hour. It is, Christy, are you there? Ah, hi, love. We don't need a picture, but I just want to make sure you were back because I'm giving the instructions. Um, the only You're first and foremost to set the command to know the truth of it, your truth of it, and your engagement. You're to lay down everything you have to this point and let it be fresh and new today. It will merge with your own truths. But today is this moment. You all engaged with it in your own ways. We will take an hour for this contemplation. I know it's chilly for most of you, but if being in nature helps you and it's not chilly, then do that. To go deep is to come from you. You have surrounded by you the support of the Godhead Council, but it is not to go to them. This is your own truth. Your counsel will be in your inner ring. You have a lot of energetic support You have my support and others, your brotherhoods. Whatever comes through is perfect. Whatever it is, if the mind engages in its stories, you call forth your love, you ask for help, and you dissolve it, and you drop in back into the peace of you. Any question?
Yeah, I just didn't actually get. I heard that we were going to contemplate for an hour, but I don't know what we're contemplating on.
The shift, the night of the shift, on 12/31/11, how you engaged in the shift energetically as a soul. And you're going to command the truth. It's not how other people engaged, although you may see it. You may, I don't know, everybody's going to engage with this differently, but it's how you engaged. How was Gaia's body lifted from your engagement from the third domain to the fifth? Because only if you bring forward your truths will you even really believe it's happening. No, I don't want to. Thank you. It's a very simple contemplation. On 12/31/11, you were on an orb that shifted. You were on an orb that shifted from the third to the fifth, bypassing the fourth. What was your role? What do you know? And the command is from your soul, the truth of it.
Thank you.
Yeah. And to write it, to be in contemplation, to be deep within yourself, to trust yourself explicitly, your wisdom and compassion. Any questions? Let yourself be mind blown because this will not come from the mind. No stories. Any questions? Any comments? You all planned, we did for eons. So here we were on 12/31/11, having the time of our life, actually. You want to talk about a joy fest. This was it. So maybe it will help to call forward the energy of your joy as you command the truth. This was a joy fest. Watched it and participated. All right, I'll see you back at about at 2:30 my time. Ciao, have fun. So don't hang up, but I mean, and let's keep the recording on for this, Audrey. I know you know. Thank you. Lumini and Christy. Hello. Okay, everyone. So how about we unmute, and it's your show. It's now time for sharing. Everyone's piece, whatever it is, helps the whole. Serves the whole. Serves those Godhead truths.
I'll start if unless somebody else wants to.
Thank you, love.
I'm actually going to read what I got because I just closed my eyes and this whole movie. This just played. So I just kept writing and writing. So I definitely need to go back to this and get some more details. But first off, I saw how the fourth dimension was closed off and moved out of the way in a sense. I've never seen this before. No access in or out of the fourth. Gaia shifted, lifted into the fifth dimension, seen as the sun rises each morning as she rose into the fifth domain of her new abode. A new day, a new everything had just occurred. It was being watched and supported by multitudes of energetic beings from far away, universes, in fact. It was the grandest birth in the cosmos. It was the grandest birth the cosmos has ever seen. I was shown like when a rocket lifts off and all those pieces that keep the rocket in place until liftoff fall away from the rocket. For Gaia, all energetic ties dissolved and off she went with all life on her, harm to none, and in fact, not even noticed by most of humanity with the exception of a few who knew. What a cosmic feat. It reverberated throughout the cosmos beyond what the mind can comprehend. All the brotherhoods were involved, with ships circling around each's brotherhood, the ships circling around energetic, with each using, sorry, let me start there. All the brotherhoods were involved, with ships circling around using each's energetic technologies that are also beyond our comprehension to support the physicality of the Earth's shift. Massive motherships encompassing Gaia all around her using their advanced technologies to support. Angelic singing, toning, along with others who work with tones, and the cosmic rainbow of colors were used to help balance the shift along with the tones and geometrics. My role, working in tandem with my brotherhood at the time, the Palladians, geometrics were woven in and around Gaia, as well as geometrics set in preparing for her new place of origin in the fifth dimension. I worked primarily with the crown diamond geometric. And Azura, I was shown that as I was laying crown diamonds on my flight over to France to live with you and Sherry, the geometrics that were laid at that time were in preparation for this event. It was laying down the geometric linkages for the shift. I've never seen that before, but I was part of the team who prepared her new birthing place with geometrics, along with many others. This allowed and supported the navigation.
Wait.
What?
Just take a breath. Take a breath.
Am I going too fast?
Let everybody take it in.
Okay.
Because there's many levels and layers to what you're saying. And
Yes,
I need
there is.
a breath to take it in.
Okay. If I need to go back, just let me know.
No, you just need to take a breath. I'm so excited. But this is like not a newscast. This is a layers of energy you're talking.
Yeah.
And so for some, they need time for it to go in.
I understand. This just rolled out like I couldn't stop it. So
No, I understand. I totally understand, but I'm in people taking it in, they need a little bit more spaciousness.
yeah, of course.
This itself is a meditation. Because if you'll watch, as you're saying it, it's adding to what others know.
And vice versa.
Yeah. All I could say is hallelujah for you. Okay, if you could say the rest, but slow it down a bit, okay?
No,
Slow,
definitely. Okay.
slow down the delivery way down to ask you of soul, your soul pacing with it. Okay.
I've never seen this before, but I was part of the team who prepared her new birthing place with geometrics, along with many others. This allowed and supported the navigation of her settling into her new home, resting within the protective geometrics, and then more geometrics were woven around her along with tones and colors for stability. There is life in the center of Gaia, advanced beings who were supporting the shift from within Gaia, helping her to shift like a feather, so to speak, not weight-wise, but light-wise. Gaia was wrapped in cosmic rainbow of light with many masters assisting. There was immense preparation prior to this happening. One massive event was that all of the others were taken off the planet about a year prior to the shift, as they were not allowed to enter into the fifth domain. Gaia was pristine in her arrival, a truly cosmic celebration that affected all life everywhere. And here we are. And that's all I had time for in this contemplation.
Did you just say that's all I have right now?
I said that's all
No,
I
no,
had
wait,
time.
wait, wait, wait,
All,
wait.
I know. No, I said
Yeah.
that's all I had time for in this contemplation. I want to be clear.
Mhm. It's not all you have, but it's all for now.
It's all for now.
Mhm. Mhm. Thank you.
Thank you.
Would you do one thing? So as different people get different things. Would you just talk a little bit about how should I say it? How this came for you after different times over the years of focusing on it. Do you know what I mean? And how it's changed to help support.
Yeah. So when this occurred, I was not self-realized. And I had a lot of stories about it. And I had a lot of things that I imagined that happened. But there was also, in the beginning, honestly, there was doubt. And then even, I trusted those around me because I just trusted them implicitly because for where I was at that time in my life, they knew more than I did. Only they could know and I didn't. So there was that hole. But as time went on, and I kept steady on my path of awakening, I just started to know, things started to come alive in me of knowing the truth of what had occurred. But it was also a witness to what was happening on the planet. And it was visibly and physically known and seen and felt. The energetics, the love that the energetics were just different. It took me a while to sort of feel it all for myself, take it in, but it was undeniable. And as time went on, we're like 13, 14 years now. Beyond it, everywhere I look, it's a fifth domain energy. It's everywhere. The love, the joy, the light dancing, everything has a new frequency, new energetics around it. So it took me a little bit of time, but again, it's what I allow. The more I allowed the truth in, the more it was revealed to me, the more I knew. So it's just pretty simple. That's how it unfolded for me. But I kept hearing about it from others who knew, let me rephrase that, more consciously aware than I was of the details. And then I just saw it all blossom into life.
And this was different for you than coming from a mental state of putting together stories.
Oh, completely. Because I did that. I did that too.
How was
Well,
it
because it
different?
just came through me. It just came through me from soul. It's what I allowed. If I just, like today, it was, I haven't really presenced this way in a long time. But maybe because right now in my retreat, there's just no filter, there's nothing. And it just came flowing through. Details that I hadn't had before. I have presenced it with soul and council before now, but there is no mental. But before there was because I was just trying to create it in my mind so that I had something that I could believe from the human, from the until all of a sudden it's integrated in me, it's integrated in the world and integrated in me.
And what was a different feeling state between today and other times?
Honestly, it was just knowing. It was just a knowing, absolute knowing.
Mm-hmm.
And not blocking anything that was coming through or questioning it.
And then there's no question when it comes through.
No question when it comes through soul. No question whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. There's no game with it.
Yeah, right. No game.
No game.
I like that. Yeah, no game. No playing with it. No playing with it.
Yeah, and it doesn't matter if somebody believes you or not.
Exactly.
Right.
I'm sharing what I got, and that's what I got. And
Right.
nobody can change it, or no, that's gone. There was a time though, but not anymore.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for the
Well, it's
practice.
helpful for others, you know.
Yeah.
You get, we all have that doubt, and we think, when will we not?
Oh my
You know.
God, I had it so much. It was just,
Mhm.
it was, yeah. But all I'll say is not there anymore. And it's a whole different
Mhm.
celebration.
Mhm. Thank you, Astora.
Yeah. Thank you, Zora.
So, one of the things that's important, it is important to verbalize, really is. It serves you first. But also, one of the things is not verbalizing. Pay attention if you're human, is censoring and falling into human ideas of comparison and competition and doubt. Because if you allow your sharing, whatever it is, it's equal, all equal. It opens up where eventually that doubt heals, actually, goes away. I had such intense doubt that Leah said to me, it's going to be interesting to see you proceed with the quality of your doubt. And I'm like, well, that was helpful. Not. I said it in my head. I didn't say it out loud. But later, I truly understood what she was talking about. And it was helpful. I had, when there was no resistance.
I had some nuances and differences than I had like before. I knew that they had come from my imagining. Well, this is must be what it looks like. And when I dropped in today, the first thing that I saw was me surrounding Gaia and going around and around and around her and wrapping her in all the different colors. She was wrapped in all the colors of the rainbow and in the new blue. And the interesting part was the way it looked like the aurora borealis. You could just see the waves of color.
Oh,
It was
yeah,
so beautiful. Every
yeah,
color was just a wave, and we just kept going around and around and wrapping her
yeah.
in these beautiful colors. Um, I started singing the tones of the colors to help stabilize her. This was for balance and stabilizing and holding her before she was moved, but getting ready to move her. And I watched a star. I saw you and the Pleiadians, and my brotherhood and summoned brotherhoods were there. And then I just kind of left it there for a little bit. And then when I came back to it, the colors were there, but then I had moved into the core of Gaia. And I rode in the core of Gaia, and I could see her colors in the center were like flames. They weren't flames, but they were bright reds and yellows and oranges, and it's colors that were propelling and lifting her.
There were flames, actually.
And I was there with them, and there were many, many others, very high domain beings and masters and ancestors and those that had lived in the center of Gaia that were playing their role and their part. And so my role at that time was to ride the center of Gaia up as she shifted from the third to the fifth, with the others that rode with me, and I rode with them. But mostly what was shared was the wrapping of her in the colors and in the sound and the tones of the colors. It was, and when she moved, it was instantaneous. Nothing was harmed. Nothing was. It's just funny. Nothing was tilted, off balance. Everything was in perfect symmetry and balance, and moved in just a nanosecond. And it was done with such beauty and such ease and such reverence. And the fourth was just gone. It was just set aside, and we just went from 3 to 5. But the wrapping of it was so beautiful. Thank you.
It's easy, and I don't know if you heard me, but it was cosmic flames in the middle.
And that's what it looked like to me, but it
Yeah.
wasn't hot or anything. It was just
No, right. It was cosmic fire used,
okay.
what they call, and there were a lot of fire signs in it.
A lot of what, please?
Fire signs?
Mm. I picked up on that. I forgot to, yeah, I picked up because I am fire sign, and I was a part of that whole
Yep.
thing.
You
Yeah.
had some fire signs that it probably come to you that you used.
I saw
Yeah.
it. I forgot to mention it.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
I like that you wore your hot air balloon shirt today.
I'll share unless someone else. Okay. Okay. Mine came in like I got. It's like an opening, and I saw this, and then an opening, I saw this. Um, so there was a party, and a lot of activity, and so much excitement, and so much joy. And I was part of the preparation work, and I saw myself preparing, but I was also part of the party. And I just wrote out that I was a player. I had a role. I wasn't on the outskirts. And then the image came in of me tuning, like a tuning fork. I kept blowing on like a tuner. Um, I'll just read what came in. Several octaves higher, brighter tones and colors, harmonics and sound. I saw mountain peaks transmitting frequencies peak to peak around the globe. I kept things in harmony, was harmonizing colors and tones, a shift organizer. And then I felt like I was inside geometrics, and this is how it came in, working like in the lines of colors and tones, keeping the symmetry, had great help. And then the phrase kept pitching in, but the word was like about pitch, but they're like kept pitching in, kept playing the tuning fork, checking the frequencies. There's something about Christmas Day and on the 24th for me that something opened, and as we began moving towards the 31st, lifting everything up in colors and tones, again, helping to maintain the frequency of the new orb. Prior to this, there was I got some image. I don't really know how to describe, but it was like the ground, or there was I had something to softening it and getting it ready to play. And then I saw myself very quickly unlocking levers, and like the lever went up like this, and on this side, I don't want to say decoration, but a geometric. And I was going down a line, click, 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 unlocking frequencies and codes, checking the panels. And there was a sound or a tone, and I saw a rising up of a pyramid. I got that there was a band playing and a chorus singing and a choir of angelics. And then there was like this, how I was shown, it was like this sense of like a box was opened. And as the lid was pulled back, there was different air, this different sky, different shapes, different clouds, higher pitches, less dense, more space in the light particles, more more luminosity. There was a concert, ease of orchestration. Things came forth in joy. And then I saw an image of a massive whale. It presented, it didn't, it came to me, it wasn't up out of the water. It presented as like, what is this called? Vertical. And it just, it's almost as if it's went through like a sound barrier, and all the water, the waves, it's so instead of not smashing, but
Reach.
breaching into the water this way, it's like it went this way, and it was like it broke through a sound barrier, a sound field, and it was the whale. It had so much joy. And that is what I got.
Who would like to go next? Sasha, if you could please turn off your video. Unless you're, thanks. Who would like to go next?
I'll go.
Oh, thank you.
I saw images and some words, heard some words, like a movie. And I saw the earth, Gaia surrounded like a sling of light, but it was all, all over it, connected through a web. And what I was doing was singing, but it was like blowing into the light.
Mm.
And that what was happening was the light was changing the frequency, was rising. And so I didn't necessarily see like earth rise. I just saw the feeling or the frequency rise to this point where there was like a bubble, like a soap bubble that popped. It's like 3D just
Mm.
like dissolved, and it was like a feather. It wasn't like a difficult thing. It just was a shifting in frequency. And so like there was, in 3D was a previous container of energy that just shifted. And I just participated through song, and it wasn't really singing, but it was like,
So can I stop you for a minute? Could you reword that to eliminate the word just?
okay, it wasn't singing, it was
You said I just
mm,
participated in song. So I want you to feel the energy of the just,
mhm.
and does it honor your wisdom and majesty that you brought to it? And
No.
so change it. Take a minute. If you need to put your hand on and really use that sentence to convey you.
From the bit that I was shown, I participated raising and maintaining a raising of frequency through tone and light. But I also saw the light as geometrics.
So would you be willing to add into that sentence? I don't know that I can repeat the whole sentence because of how my brain is, but how you said it, only adding the words from my masteries. It's just an idea. You can throw it out.
I participated in raising the frequency through light and tone through my masteries of light and tone.
And how did that feel to say it that way for you?
It makes me cry.
I honor you, you dear master.
I'm not giving it other verbalizations.
Good. We don't need the mother.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Beautiful. I can see it. And I know over reviewed again, and the step by step we all do, it will open deeper for you. Oh, thank you, Dorby.
Mhm. Interesting was I got this and then I fell asleep for like 10 minutes.
Good. You were complete. You were absolutely complete in what you were to receive. Some people will go the whole, it's just great. Perfect. And when you came back from that sleep, what happened?
Then we were here. I mean,
Okay. There were some things that went on in that sleep time that when you're ready may come to you.
okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, I'll share.
Mm.
Um, so I was there creating runways that were lined with light. They were diamonds, and I was coordinating, bringing others there to be at the entrance or the beginning of the runways, to witness and to bring their own inner knowing diamond energy, and also coordinating around networking in a way around the globe, creating these same runways. They were, they were just runways lined with diamonds. So the wisdom, my own, hmm, 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 hmm. Hmm. Yeah, that's it.
Is this the first time you saw it that way?
Yes.
Okay. You were part of a downline, and those runways were paved with layers of divine truths for the fifth domain.
Hmm.
It would be amazing for you to know more about those runways, and if you want to share later with everyone.
Mm-hmm.
A question to ask is, are those runways the new golden meridian for the fifth domain?
Hmm. Oh, good question. I
I don't want to presume anything.
no, I'm
It,
excited
go,
about it.
go ahead.
Well, yeah, that really struck a chord.
Yeah, and if you're part of a downline. You had a particular focus on what you're calling runways, and I don't want to say too much. I want to leave it as an open palette for you. It's important, but you were working with other domains because you're a female soul and you actually work with the body of the planet, the body, you work with life directly, not superstructures. So it's going to be exciting to see what comes forward. Yay.
Yeah, there was something. Sorry.
Go ahead.
Please. No, go ahead.
No.
Yes, I really did feel like what I got was just the beginning of something, and there was also something that I couldn't really speak to yet, but now I'm seeing a bit more that I think that I believe I can share. Is about the people bringing people to the people that were brought to the runway, where I was also really supporting us in being able to be more a part of the shift, and maybe a way to travel closer to be as the runway, taking people closer into living from what was going to be created.
That's profound on a number of levels. Number one, sometimes we get pieces and we're just to share the piece at the time so that in that sharing it can open and something else of our own mastery happens within.
Right.
And yet from the human, there's a holding back because we think we shouldn't. So I wanted to spell that. There were many conversations over the years with many, and when I lived at the I can't even talk, seminary, where there were pieces brought so that each had a piece to add that made the whole come forward. And then we have like Astara and all of us have had the flow. So it's all of it. Yeah, it would be powerful for you to go back to. And I see in 2025 more focus on things where this can be shared again. I don't know how yet. And you are welcome to write me an email. At some point I'm not going to tell you things, I'm going to point, because yeah, anyway. But it's good. Pay attention to the mind trying to engage and make it a story, okay? Because right now it's in a pure state. It's in a really pure state. And those runways are pathways forged. It's a question of detail. There's a lot in them. I can see stepping on them. You hear tones and colors and all kinds of things are going on in there. Wow.
Thank you.
No, thank you.
You're welcome. My pleasure.
Anyone else?
I'd like to go.
Okay.
Um, so I hadn't remembered until today that I spent December 31st, 2011 in prayer. Um,
Oh, wow.
yeah, I was in prayer and ceremony all day. Particularly the latter part as we went into 1/1/12. And
Mm.
I had a company called Shining Mountain Herbs, and the foundation of that company was unconditional love. And
Of course.
so my premise in holding that space was unconditional love. And in addition to that, from that day to the next was beauty, light, love, unconditional love, and wellness, because that was like the tagline of the company. And it was also to bring harmony and balance and kindness and peace into what came forward. And I honestly have never thought about the synchronicity of that until today.
Did you not know when you did that? Because I know you had met Leah, but did you not know about 1231 conscious? You didn't. I love it. I heard stories of Y rushes I've done all around the world. And when we talk about the shift, there's a lot of people that it's just incredible and they don't know why they're doing it. Oh, consciously anyway. Go ahead.
New to hold the space in that
Ah,
shift. Um, and so that was, pretty, um, it was lovely to see the harmony of that and
mm,
a deeper purpose to that. And as I went in, I saw myself um, laying, I'll call them grid lines around Gaia
mm,
and out into the cosmos um, for the support of Gaia and all life on Earth in that transition. Um, and so it was very beautiful. And also just the depth of the connection and the expansiveness of it all was astounding just to not just uh to be consciously aware of it. It was really uplifting, and um a message that I got going forward is to be the joy and live the joy. um of this shift and of this the beauty and the harmony and the the cooperation
mm,
amongst so many brotherhoods, alliances, beings within the cosmos to support us all and to support this shift. So uh yeah, it was really, I feel like a piece of a puzzle. There's a puzzle, and I feel like a piece of a puzzle that was missing was placed.
mm.
Um, and there's more to contemplate with this. Um, and I feel like a level of knowing has been embodied, um, that was really valuable.
Mm.
and serves me and all life. So feeling very, very grateful. And thank you all.
Thank you.
Oops, I didn't mean to do that.
I'm wanting to share. I'm going to do my best.
It's okay if you don't. Whatever's in right order for you. I love, it's benvenute, but whatever's in right order. Okay?
There's just some snippets that I want to share because it was so,
Okay.
yeah. Has to do with lightning bolts. Which this form is personally experienced in this lifetime. But when I opened myself to the contemplation, I was just connecting with the mountaintops, and I was on one of the high peaks, and the lightning bolts were just coming in through the peaks, and it was just, I could feel through my body and my form, and as they were coming into the earth, the 5D frequencies coming into so many of the higher peaks throughout the world. And ones were speaking to me, Ayers Rock, on the 7 continents. It was just like light bulbs lighting up as the lightning came through. And I was feeling like a grounding rod into the earth in these different places, as it created this just web of 5D energy. And there was just colors and geometrics and tones, and then and then they were merging into the central core of Gaia. And it was just these, again, the lightning bolts were, I could see it coming through portals, like into the pyramids, and grounding the frequency in transformers in these different areas of the world. And these are just notes I wrote. I had to lie down. It was so, anyway, there were these transformers, and I know in this lifetime and other lifetimes I've been helping prepare these to be receivers, and it also had a lot to do with nature, the trees and the plants and the waters, participating in that dispersion, interesting word, of 5D frequencies, and as in the form of light, these bolts of light, elements, and the animals, nature spirits, and just feeling the celebration throughout the cosmos. Venus dropped in, brotherhoods, great masters, and then just, yeah, I was just lying on the ground in the sun. Now, these were just the words that I was aware of. Actually, I was toning also, toning, attuning the geometrics, the 5D energies with nature. Yeah, places in the world I've been this lifetime, and as well as many others, in helping to prep and prepare to receive this and integrate and activate the energies of the 5D and this collaboration or whatever with Lashu. I think someone said something about like the sun rising, and it just felt like it was that I was part of it.
Mhm.
Yeah. So grateful.
Mhm.
And oh, thank you.
Thank you, dear heart. Thank you. Mm. There's going to be much to come through you this year.
Yes.
Yeah. And we had talked about getting together. You can send me an email, and when I come back online, I'll answer you.
I've been,
It's really, it's open for you. It's very open in a very different way.
yeah.
You're open in a different way.
Yeah.
You're on it now. You're on it. You're on it. You're on it. You're on it. Yeah.
I had to leave my house today to come to a neighbor's who were out of town because there was so much energy with my kids and grandkids. And
Oh, right, right.
so, yeah, I'm actually just, I can see my rooftop from here, but
Oh,
um,
right.
yeah, so, yeah, it's just,
Right. It's going to be different for you now going forward with all that. Yeah. I've sat in my car at times.
yeah, I mean,
I've taken drives when I could, you know? Yeah. Yeah, I'm so glad you said yes to yourself, though.
yes, and I knew it was in such right order. I made 5 different calls until I found the place that I could come be quiet in, and yeah, literally just
Yeah.
see the light.
Yeah.
Thank you all.
Yeah.
And
Thank you, Hilaria. Thank you. And Sasha needed to sign off. It was amazing that she was here. It was a big thing for her. And she says, my deepest gratitude and thanks. I choose to sign off to join my family in love. So we really did have this set up to end on time, but I just need to forget about it all. It just is what it is. Um, I think Christy, is there anything?
Can you hear me?
Yes, but Azura is frozen for me.
Yeah, I know. I came back and now she's gone. It's just black. Well, so after an hour of allowing and asking for help and falling asleep, finally, right before Azura called us back, through my mastery of color and crystalline energy, I just saw myself add one drop of emerald green light. So I'm sure I did more, but that's all that I was able to see. Yeah. Yeah, that's it.
That's actually a lot, Christy.
Mm.
It's no small feat to see what you saw.
I'd like to add one thing that I didn't mention earlier, but while I was in the center of Gaia and we were propelling into the fifth domain, I could hear the entire Cassiopean choir singing us into the fifth domain. And it was quite beautiful. I just wanted to share that.
Thank you, everyone. I do have to sign off, and so I won't be able to say goodbye to Azura, but thank you, everyone,
Thank
for
you, Dorby.
this beautiful opportunity to be together.
Thanks, Dorby.
Thank
Thank
you,
you,
Dorothy.
Dorby.
So beautifully.
Thank you.
Love you.
Ciao,
Love.
ciao.
I think I'll sign off too, but thank you everyone for your sharing. This
Thanks, Christy.
fills me so much to know you're knowing.
And yours to us.
Absolutely.
Christy,
you.
what you shared felt potent to me. Thank you.
Well, you're welcome.
Yeah.
It was a
Hold on.
Your emerald green is very important. You shared a lot.
Zora is coming. Oh, here she comes. He comes.
Christy, I want to say it was a real gem.
Yeah. Yeah. So it was wonderful to be with everyone, and I'm sure we're all meeting and doing our work together, even when we're not together. So love you all.
Christy, I just want to say, when you stepped in the very beginning in your mastery, I got to tell you, you were so lit up and beautiful that I was in tears. Just something about how it touched me when we met.
Mm-hmm.
It was lovely.
Oh, thank you.
Want to say that.
Oh, thank you.
So, absolutely.
Thank you, Zora. I was just saying goodbye and thank you to everyone.
Stay on for 1 minute more because there's something I want to add.
Oh, okay.
Who sang the planet up was the tone came down from the Godhead, and it came down through the Godhead Council of 12. The Cassiopeians are the brotherhood that are known as God's sound room. They are the original singers for the cosmos and the original toners for the cosmos down from the Godhead line and the Godhead Council line. There then are other singers or other toners, whether they be angelics or from other brotherhoods. There's many different variations of tones that are brought and many different downloads. But how something originates is through tone. Then the color and the energies come into it. So until that tone is uttered, that's what then opens up the complete symphony and orchestra of everything. So we're all part of downlines, uplines, downlines. So there'll be more coming forward on all that. My role, one of my primary roles, but I had others, was I was one of those toners and waited for the seminary. I'm sure Saime's house and our house were where they came down from the Godhead, but where those tones originated. We were in the fifth domain. We were like, I don't know how to describe it. So I just wanted that to be a clear understanding. Okay, Chrissy, it was wonderful to be with you always. Another thing is, there'll be a Y rush on the 8th and a gathering on the 22nd. But it's been amazing to be together, and there'll be a lot of pulsations tonight, tomorrow, and through the beginning of January of this will open. Whatever. And that is all I have. Oh, love you.
So much love to everyone. Enjoy. Yeah.
Well, I don't think I'm going to sit on right now. My teeth are in my mouth, which is great. And I love you all so much. And it's really amazing to be a part of this with everyone. It's just awesome, Broso. If anyone has anything else to share.
Just thank you for bringing this together, for creating this opportunity to be together in this day.
Yeah.
Really, really a gift. Thank you for that.
Maybe next year we'll do either a retreat in person or an online, multiple day online. I don't know yet. But thank you for saying yes, because it's that in physicality that brings it down into physicality. You know?
It's truly a divine invitation to be here today.
Mhm. You know, it all is actually.
Mm-hmm.
When we get together and even share little meals or what we think are little meals, I mean, it's what we opened with. I mean, one day the whole planet will be awake. But, you know, but when I mean, we're always awake, but remember, but to have this and what this bubble does, one day maybe we should have a focus to see really the impact of what happens when we come together. Anyway, I just can't even put into words the vastness of my love for each and every one of you and the gratitude to walk together.
Mm-hmm.
If anybody else wants to share anything before I press the end button.
Happy birthday to Audrey yesterday.
Oh,
Thank you.
birthday to you.
Can we sing?
Yes, let's
Sure.
sing.
Ew.
Thanks.
All right.
Okay.
I
Birthday.
didn't even know. Okay, so somebody
Okay.
count us in.
3, 2, 1.
Happy
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 birthday
birthday
to
birthday
you.
to
to you.
you. Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
to
you.
you.
Happy
Happy
birthday,
Dear
dear
Audrey.
Audrey.
birthday
Happy
Happy
birthday
birthday
to
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 you.
you.
I want
Mwah!
to do it. I want to do it in Spanish.
Oh,
And I celebrate your radiant, deeply love, pureness, your joy and your wisdom, and your choice to say yes to come, and what you bring here and now, always. Okay. Cumpleaños feliz, cumpleaños feliz, cumpleaños quiera Audrey, cumpleaños feliz.
Oh.
Thank you. Gracias. Gracias.
Yeah.
Love you, Audrey. Love you, love you, love you.
Love you all. Thank you. Thank you.
so glad we found that out.
Mm.
Yeah. All right.
Thank you all. Love
Thank you all.
Adios.
Ciao.
All right.
Love
Love you
you,
all.
love you.
Love you.
Thank
Love
you.
you.
Love you.